Got an important Social Security update for you. Looks like a Social Security executive order has been issued by Trump. So with this executive order, Trump gives an update on Social Security, and there are people who are impacted by it. So more specifically, through this Social Security executive order, it will be preventing illegal aliens from obtaining Social Security Act benefits. So I'm going to let you know exactly who is impacted. If you're here legally on Social Security, what is happening to your benefits. We're going to go over the details with that. Also, looks like Biden coming out of the woodworks ever since he lost the election, and he has spoken out about Social Security, but the Social Security Administration accuses Biden of lying. So coming out of nowhere, hasn't said anything about anything really. Now he's talking about Social Security, but the SSA is accusing him of lying. I'm going to let you know exactly let you know what Biden said, what the SSA is accusing him of lying of, which I find really interesting, especially since Biden didn't do anything for Social Security his entire 4 years, since he did promise to do so. Just wanted to point that out. So I'm going to give you all those updates, let you know what's going on with the executive action, give you some other important updates as well. Before I dive into the main content, if you appreciate these Social Security updates, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Social Security updates. So Trump gives an update on Social Security. Here's who's impacted. Just to briefly let you know, it looks like more than 6,300 immigrants in the U.S. illegally who were deemed national security risks had their Social Security benefits revoked after being flagged. According to the SSA, Levitt emphasized that taxpayer-funded benefits should be reserved for eligible individuals, reiterating the need for ensuring benefits are not accessible to ineligible recipients. What are your thoughts on that? Do you agree, disagree? So let's go over the fact sheet directly from the White House. So you can see right here, the fact sheet: Presidential Donald J. Trump prevents illegal aliens from obtaining Social Security Act benefits. So this is from April 15th, a couple days ago. Today, President Trump signed a presidential moratorium aimed at stopping illegal aliens and other ineligible people from obtaining Social Security Act benefits. So the memorandum directs the administration to ensure ineligible aliens are not receiving funds from the Social Security Act programs. This includes promulgating guidance and prioritizing enforcement actions against grantees or subgrantees that do not verify eligibility, stop payments to deceased or ineligible payees. It expands the Social Security Administration's fraud prosecutor program to at least 50 U.S. attorneys' offices and establishes a Medicare and Medicaid fraud prosecution program and the 15 U.S. attorney offices. And the moratorium requires the SSA Inspector General to investigate earnings reports for individuals aged 100 or older with mismatched SSA records to combat identity theft. And it also directs the SSA to consider whether to reinstate the use of civil monetary penalties against individuals who engage in Social Security fraud, an effort that has been paused for several years. Now, reading these, I'm actually surprised that these weren't already in place with the Social Security Administration. It's kind of crazy that Trump has to sign an executive order to say, look at these individuals who are 100 years or older and check the earnings reports, and people who were not from this country, came here illegally, didn't pay into Social Security, they shouldn't get Social Security, right? They didn't pay into it. They weren't here legally. So it kind of makes sense. Let me know your thoughts on that. And then protecting tax dollars. President Trump believes that taxpayer-funded benefits should be provided only to eligible persons and must not encourage or reward illegal immigration to the United States. Policing Social Security Act fraud is critical because the act contains not only traditional Social Security provided to older Americans, but also unemployment insurance, disability insurance, Medicare, Medicaid, TANF, and other programs. The surge in illegal immigration has caused caused by previous administration is siphoning dollars and essential services from American citizens while state and local budgets grow increasingly strained. Biden oversaw a sharp increase in the number of immigrants given Social Security numbers, with more than 2 million illegal aliens assigned Social Security numbers in fiscal year 2024 alone. So yeah, there's a little bit more to it. We're going to get back to this. But speaking of Biden, I wanted to go over this because I found this really interesting. So Social Security Administration accuses Biden of lying. I'm going to go right back to more of what is in that executive order for Social Security. But first, let me go over what Biden said and what supposedly he lied about. So following Biden's speech on the importance of Social Security, a person running the Social Security Administration social media accounts posted a thread accusing the former president of lying. So Biden warned on Tuesday that Trump has taken a hatchet to Social Security. In fewer than 100 days, this administration has done so much damage and so much destruction, it's kind of breathtaking. With 5 posts on the platform X, which is owned by Trump ally billionaire Elon Musk, the agency fired back, claiming President Trump has repeatedly promised to protect Social Security and ensure higher take-home pay for seniors by ending taxation on Social Security benefits. Side note, I would love to see some type of update with ending the taxation on Social Security. Haven't seen anything on that yet. Anyways, also, moving on. The SSA has not permanently closed any field offices, and 50% of the technology department has not been laid off. SA is taking common sense steps to transform how we serve the public. Last month, we spent $16.5 million to modernize telephone services nationwide. We're developing cutting-edge AI-powered tools to streamline simple tasks. Here's number 4 out of the 5. Then it also says a SSA Inspector General report released while Joe Biden was president found $72 billion in improper payments from fiscal years 2015 through 2022. And over 2 million illegal aliens were assigned Social Security numbers in fiscal year 2024 alone. So those were the things that the SSA called Biden out on. Now, pretty interesting. I'm not sure if Biden just went off the cuff, if he didn't think he was going to be fact-checked, but this is coming from the SSA. So really interesting. Let me know your thoughts there. Moving on with what else is in this Social Security executive order. The Federation for American Immigration Reform, also known as FAIR, calculated that American taxpayers spend at least $182 billion annually to cover the costs incurred by the presence of 20 million illegal aliens and their children, which includes $66.4 billion in federal expenses plus an additional $115.6 billion in state and local expenses. Also, the Congressional Budget Office estimated that the Biden administration's open border agenda, which sought to provide Medicaid-funded emergency services to illegal aliens, has cost federal and state taxpayers more than $16.2 billion. Joe Biden also tried to make illegal aliens eligible for Obamacare until he was stopped in a lawsuit. Basically, President Trump promised to take illegal immigrants off of Social Security. The memorandum builds on an executive order President Trump signed in February to ensure taxpayer resources are not used to incentivize or support illegal immigration, and already his administration has stopped more than 1,000 immigrants with criminal records or ties to terrorist activity from receiving Social Security benefits, and the Trump administration also launched a CBP home app to give illegal aliens the option to self-deport. Really interesting. A lot of information there, a lot to that Social Security executive order. What are your thoughts? Do you agree, disagree? Hopefully this could add more money to Social Security. And just like they have the Doge dividend check, I think they should have a Social Security dividend check. All these billions of dollars that they're saving with Social Security, I think it's great for the organization to keep going. But why not just cut a little check for the people on Social Security too? Why not? Or you're already making below the poverty line. Why not just a little boost? Let me know if you agree with that. Anyways, that is all the news that I have for you today to hopefully cheer you up a bit. Here's my daughter Bella's tip of the day.
Hi, my name is Bill, and this is the tip of the day. Do you know what you should always know to do? Even though if you can't go travel or anything, you could always try to find something they could do in the area that you're at, or maybe you could probably go visit another state if you have a car or so, and you could go to different places, but it doesn't always have to be traveling to different countries and stuff. Oh my god. But whatever makes you happy, just do it. Bye.
If you haven't heard about the latest $931 stimulus available now, click this video over here. Also, the latest update from James Fishback on the $5,000 Doge dividend check. So click that video now for your stimulus update, and I'll see you in that video. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching.